Alright, hello. So today we're gonna be talking about one of the most broken and underrated secondary weapons in the game, in my opinion. That is unfortunately a single target pistol only and not an AoE. Oh well. You cannot get everything in life. It is the Tenet Spirex, and this is very hated by some people. And some people don't really understand it, some people are calling it bad. I generally believe this is one of the better secondaries out there. If I remember correctly, I had it on the honorable mentions on my secondary weapons video, or I should have, at least if I didn't, because we will see some stuff about this. So let's start by saying this is a radiation Spirex. The Spirex itself, if we check it, is an innate heat weapon. So by getting a radiation progenitor, we have radiation heat by default. High crit chance, high crit multiplier, high status chance, high everything. Everything is high on this weapon. I love it. So just with galvanized shot, we get to 72% status chance. Amazing. My Raven mode is rocking crit chance, cold, minus fire rates. Not the worst minus in the world, considering this is a semi-auto pistol. The base fire rate is below 2.33, and you're gonna use creeping bullseye anyway. So Hemorrhage, perfect candidate for Hemorrhage, especially since this weapon on hit deals a guaranteed impact proc. So if we take the normal version, we spawn some dudes, we're gonna see impact procs. We procced all three elements in one shot. I don't know if you saw that. With 40% status chance. I'm not even sure how that is even possible. That makes zero sense whatsoever. Like, there is no multi-shot on this weapon. We procced heat, radiation, and impact on the same enemy. That's kind of crazy. But let's move on from that. I don't know. Like, if anyone knows what happened there, tell me in the comments, please. I'll love to hear it because I'm very confused. Anyways, the weapon itself now that we know it deals guaranteed impact procs, is a perfect candidate for Hemorrhage. And it also has a multiplicative galvanized condition overload, as some people like to call it. So if you have multiplicative gun CO, you can use your base damage modes on top with this and get some crazy value out of galvanized shot. The diminishing returns, if this is multiplicative instead of additive, are way less, and using both of them is actually advantageous. So this is the reason why on some of my builds you see Hornet Strike or Serration, and on some of my builds you don't. It is exactly because of that reason. And right here, we're gonna see a lot of crit, obviously, because crit heavy weapon with high crit multiplier. And I wish I had a better Raven for this, but I am locked to here. And I'm gonna show you how it looks like onto these enemies, so gonna respawn them. So instant 2 status procs, decent amount of crit, trying to stack Deadhead on top of that. Didn't make it there. Made it there. And 511k on that guy. 3 dead hit stacks. 744k. 368k. 672k. This is without any damage buffs from an ability like Roar, like Eclipse, like Zada, nothing. This is just the gun being the gun. And this is not even like the maximum. As you saw, 1.2 million. I've reached 1.4 million in a lot of press with this build. So it is quite dependent on the amount of multi-shot I get, the amount of orange crits I get per multi-shot, and the amount of shots that are gonna... Yeah, there it is. 1.49 million recro. Just from the gun. No buffs. I think that's kinda crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what your stance is on that, but I believe that's kinda crazy. So, yeah, Spirex, really good. We're gonna take it onto a normal mission and try it out. Now, one thing that I don't like personally about the Spirex is the fact that if I play with Spirex, I do not want to use Wisp. And that is because if I use the second buff here, I will not have the ability to utilize Hemorrhage as well. The chance will go down to 35% and I lose half of the mod's value. So we're gonna instead pick Ash with Roar, Smokescreen, and Seeking Shuriken. Not that it's needed, just gonna use Smokescreen. And I'm gonna show you on the Kuva Fortress once, because I played Tavioni yesterday, so it's still there. Why not? A lot of people think Grineer enemies are like the toughest enemies when it's simply not true. They're weak to viral and, you know, bleed combo, and I have Ash, so these guys will absolutely get one-shotted. They die even before the bleed proc, and the bleed proc itself goes on and just one-shots them after, if anything. So nothing to really show here. As you see, every enemy just complete one-shots no matter what. The small AoE, as you see, is not really noticeable, so this is 100% a single target weapon. So where would you pick this? You would pick this into a mission that you would want to do disruption, let's say. Disruption missions are good for this. We're gonna do the lower thing. I don't think I can prime any of these guys. I don't have a primer. So I can show the actual max damage it deals, since the multiplicative seal would scale it to nutty levels of damage, but I think double-digit numbers are still pretty good, especially considering that's the normal damage and not the actual bleed proc that comes right after. The bleed proc that comes after is way stronger. And yeah, these guys don't need the bleed proc, they just simply die. So yeah, I mean, you play a mission with a lot of enemies, you won't use this, but you want to go a disruption mission and try to use it on the demo, go ahead, because this is gonna one-shot any fucking demo you find, especially if you play with Ash. It is an extremely overpowered weapon. Oh, Xmas. Oh, well, he died before the bleed proc. So yeah, I mean, I don't think I have to show anything. This is a weapon focused around the bleed procs it deals after you shoot the target, and the targets die on base heal path before you can even see the bleed proc itself. So what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, I think it's decent. I mean, I'll go on a disruption mission on Senna just to show, cause like I feel like I'm cheating here. So let's take Bubonico. Take the build of the thing. Oh, please. Yeah, here. Good. Limits us a bit. Just a primer build, no damage. There's an Axie Fisher? Goddamn. There is always, whenever there is like a good Fisher mission, it is 3 fucking AM for me and I have to go to sleep. Like literally what I do for you guys every day before I go to sleep is I make a YouTube video, because I have to let my internet connection upload it like through the night. It's not that good, so I have to actually let my PC up all night and upload the videos. So I usually record the video or edit it right before I sleep, and it's always a freaking disruption mission or something like that up and running at that moment, and I'm always mad at that. Anyways, it's gonna use the energy pad. I need some yellow shards on this guy, to be honest. And this
demo unit coming in fast. That thing bows and you can kiss a conjurer
that is
goodbye.
a lot of bleed. There it is. I didn't bleed for it. I didn't, you know. I didn't armor strip him. The second shuriken didn't hit him, but 2 shots were enough. Even at the back, not even headshots. So, next one.
Demo unit incoming. Don't let them near the conduit.
Should come this way, right? No. I heard him. Yep. No armor stripping. Just one top to the head. And then you can armor strip, you can get a bleed proc in there. Very strong.
Hear that beeping? Demo unit's on its way.
I don't know if I'll get an acolyte. I think I might if I delay the mission a bit so I can show you what it does against an acolyte too. Yeah, let's delay the mission a bit so we get an acolyte. $600k. Impact proc so you get bleed proc after. Yeah, I don't know. Like, this could probably do level cap. I need to try it. I didn't really use this weapon outside of my Profit Taker runs. So now that I have interest in using it on something like the setup that I'm using right now, I could go ahead and do that. Also, I'm using Arcane Acceleration, as you see, so I have an Arcane slot completely wasted from that. 393k. Firework.
Demo unit's looking to depart this mortal coil and take you with it. Keep it clear of that conduit.
Yep. What the fuck? Is it about done? That is also done. I've missed him. I hate him now.
Few seconds before the system.
Ah, shit.
We can take them again. Game?
Do I actually die here with Ash? Oh, never mind. I don't. Items. Well. I think that's enough to prove, you know, the validity of the Spirex. 500k on an Ox. Wait, I just realized my Ash build has no rolling guard. What the fuck have I done? I guess I'm using a wrong build because I have no rolling guard. That's why I did. The fuck. Alright. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the demonstration at least. Because, yeah, I mean, completely one-shotted the Acolyte, completely one-shotted almost every Demolist except the first one where I shot his back instead of his head and I didn't armor strip him at all. He still died from the bleed procs and 2 swords, so... I think this weapon is pretty goated, not gonna lie. More people should take a look into this, because the damage it deals is absolutely insane. But in an AoE meta, single target weapons will always be left behind, and that is the sad part about this. If the AoE here was like 3.4 meters, something like that, 60% increase, 3.2, 3.4 meters, then it would be goated. Right now, it's just a very, very strong single target weapon, maybe one of the best in the game, or maybe one of the best secondary ones in the game. And yeah, just gated by the fact that we're in an AoE meta. So, thank you everyone so much for watching. I'll have links to Discord and Twitch down below, and I'll see you in the next one.